Good morning, everyone, and welcome to yet another fast food fave. And today on the docket we have Burger King. BK, have it your way. You will. I hate those commercials, but they're catchy. And what do we have on the docket? Why, it is none other than the Rodeo Burgers. These little halfway between a regular burger and a slider sandwiches were a key staple of my high school years. So let's see here. About 2008, I was my parents had recently divorced, and I was visiting my dad in Des Moines. And my dad, bit of a night owl. He'd drive us around, and we would walk around the Capitol building and stuff at night. And one night we were really hungry, so we stopped at BK, which there's a Burger King right near the Capitol building in Des Moines. I believe on Southeast 14th. And we go in, and I see something on the menu that sounds really good. The Rodeo Burger. I ask what it is. They say it's barbecue sauce and onion rings on a cheeseburger. And I'm like, that sounds great. I'll have one. And also, it was super cheap. It was like $1. And so I get like 2 or 3, and I have just a heck of a time. And they've been a mainstay of my Burger King orders ever since, which is nice because here's the thing: Burger King has kind of a rotating menu. Like, yeah, they have their original chicken sandwich, and they have their Whoppers, and they have their cheeseburgers. But other than that, like, everything keeps rotating. Like, the chicken fries aren't always there. The cheesy jalapeno potato bites that were a mainstay of my orders for since 2016 are gone now. And just a ton of other stuff. But these have remained. Now let's take a peek at the burger. The burger. So as you can see, it's a dollop of barbecue sauce with 3 onion rings and a patty with those lovely painted on char grill marks. Let's dig in. Apparently, these burgers first came out in, I believe, 1998, alongside the film Small Soldiers. And they even had a parody of Few Good Men with Major Chip Hazard, voiced by, I believe, Jim Cummings, doing a bizarre mix of Tommy Lee Jones and Jack Nicholson saying, "You can't handle a rodeo burger." Really weird. I would have gone with R. Lee Ermey if you're going to recast Major Chip Hazard with anyone, especially in the late 90s when he was pretty much open to do anything. To me, it both does and doesn't make sense, because, like, Small Soldiers, military thing. For some, military is often associated with, like, southern accents for some reason. Like, I think because of R. Lee Ermey has not like a huge southern drawl, but kind of a southern drawl, like when he played, what was that? General Hapablap or something in Simpsons. Oh Lord, now I'm just thinking of, I've never seen Full Metal Jacket in full, but there's a scene where he kicks the crap out of an atheist for laughing at Virgin Mary. And it's like, he literally just a few scenes prior had a rant about how everyone is equally worthless in his eyes. So, like, if he treats everyone the same, why should it matter if he's an atheist? You know. What is your malfunction, Private Pile? I swear, like, I'm pretty sure that film does actually go to eventually get to them being in a combat scenario, but I only ever, like, everyone only ever talks about the scenes in boot camp where poor Vincent D'Onofrio's character, I think his name is like Lawrence or something, is just like tortured and broken down by the drill sergeant. Let's see, where'd I put that cup? Darn it, Royce, where'd you... Oh, crap. My burger was a little dry, I need a little more sauce on it. Of course, to me, R. Lee Ermey is mostly known... Nope, that's not. Oh, there it is. Between my legs. I was like, I cleaned this room. Why can't I find it? Anyway, but to me, like R. Lee Ermey, I always think of two different things with him specifically. He played the ghost of a drill sergeant in Frighteners, which I think the implication is it's him from Full Metal Jacket after Private Pile kills him. And then, and then of course there's his Geico commercials. Would a drill instructor make a terrible therapist? You know what makes me sad? You do! But now, another one is, I think it's oh Lord, is it I think it's the Christmas special. Has him as like an elf sergeant, and there's like a huge fight between two factions of elves, and he's like, the censors don't want you to see what's going on here, so please instead watch this cute, calm, and serene picture. And then they accidentally cut back to the action before it stopped, and he's like, oh, sorry, I misread the signal. I knew a guy named Joe. He misread the signals too. Now he eats through a mechanical straw. Just really like, for all the older folks in the audience, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is absolutely insane. Kind of like how Ren and Stimpy was, but without the weird perfectionist libertarian John Kay. Knock on wood that Maxwell Adams isn't a piece of shit. The basic premise of that was that basic premise of Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is that two kids win a contest against the Grim Reaper, and now he's got to be their buddy. So basically, it's Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, but instead of William Sadler as a bassist who's actually pretty chill with the people, the poor Grim Reaper, voiced by Greg Eagles, which implying that I think that it's kind of Baron Samedi because he does a thick Jamaican accent for it, is enslaved to these two kids. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. Good show. Like, a lot of great designs, art style, good voice acting. But it's weird. Anyway, let's get into the second burger. Oh, there it is. I was talking about Rodeo Burger. I was trying to talk about small soldiers, I think. Well, no, how this relates to small soldiers. Although with small soldiers, my biggest memory of them is getting a Burger King kids meal before going to see small soldiers at the Council Bluffs Drive-In. Great place. Before it got shut down and turned into Google storage. They would show, so they'd have three features. The first one was usually a family-friendly film. The second one was usually a more violent film. And then the third one would be a more adult film, usually like an R-rated romantic comedy or something. Like Pretty Women, or When Harry Met Sally, something like that. Or Titanic, I think, was one. Yeah, I know, not a um romantic comedy, but still a romance. Anyway, so we saw Small Soldiers at the drive-in. I had a kids meal that came with the Slam Fist plush toy, which was really cool to me. For some reason, fast food plush toys are always awesome. Like, one of my favorite toys from McDonald's was the Pirates of the Caribbean plushes of Jack and the Skeleton. Which I think the implication is that the plush Jack was a voodoo doll, which is funny because I think that those came out for the second film. But then Pirates 3, Pirates 4 ended up having Jack be cursed by a voodoo doll. I still have those at the house that was struck by lightning last year. I need to get those. The problem is we'll need like a full contamination suit to go down there again. There's black mold in the house now because of all the moisture from last summer. Anyway. Why do I like this? It's very simple, you know? It's just a burger with some barbecue sauce and some onion rings. In the past, I used to have some strips of bacon and a slice of cheese too, but, you know, they're cost cutting. And it's good, you know? It's good. You know, I was worried that I'd have to stretch this out because I got such small burgers. So I got one of their new Bacon Swiss Whopper Juniors to try. But, you know, I already got this up to 14 minutes, but just for you, I'll take a few bites anyway. Why did I put onions on it? That's so mean. Also, I don't think they put mayonnaise on this one. And that is not Swiss. Oh, this. That's not so. That's American cheese. That is processed American cheese, you liars! To quote John Rickles as Mr. Potato Head, you are a liar! I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Oh. There's your mayonnaise. I swear Burger King is two modes. Not nothing, way too much. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Y'all have a good one. This is Royce Miller. I'm outie.